forgot to put my fucking headset in. There's not even one excuse I can tell myself. And that is just silly stuff. So dumb. Dumb. If you gotta be dumb, you gotta be tough. You know what? Smack on my hands. To be honest, that's what I get. Fucking smack on my hands. How dumb do you have to be, like, to forget about the headset? Oh, and then I have to do this shit. Okay. We want game capture, not screen capture. Because that is the easiest way for this game to be captured. Jesus Christ, and then I have to remove my frame because I know in this game we are in the way. I think this is where we are best positioned. Let's just test it out. Then I have to see what I'm doing. To be that dumb that I'm actually having like my sound on like one recording, like just with my voice. It's like I should get smacked. Yeah, smack my hands. Smack that bitch up. We are playing. I have been asked to play Baldur's Gate. Maybe there's where we start. Still having problems with my acceptance about singing auditions, but you know what? It's fine. It's something I did for a hobby anyway. And today I'm not gonna go there. For reasons. You just have to... God damn it, what the fuck is... This day has been retarded from the start to the end. Let's get it more inclined to be less retarded. As I remove... I don't need to think about having 2 of these. I teach myself it, but I didn't get to do the practice of picking them out. They just came out on their own, on themselves. That is how fucking... Ugh. See how that was not necessary to go to the doctor? I prepared with all kind of like classes and stuff. And to be fair, does this need to have like a plaster? For good measures, since I already bought plasters. Costed me 100 kroners. You get a boo-boo. Idiot. Idiot boo-boo. Oh, it's one of those. I hate these. These never get to be put on, and this is the most I'm going to show my body. It's for educational purposes though. Look at an idiot forgetting her headset. And then we have to do this shit. Why are they made to be annoying? These boo-boo plasters? Like at least the biggest one that can be like in a boo-boo territory is plastered up, because shit, those plasters are fucking annoyingly expensive. No, I can become more inclined to be like, huh, sitting good, looking better, less retarded, less weird. No, okay, the last one there, less weird. Fuck that shit, I'm never gonna be less weird. That inclines me actually stopping being weird, but I'm not in charge of that. Wild magic. Wild magic. Of course. It's still though. A dentist appointment. When I fix my teeth, can I just ask my dentist to just like, Can you just shape my teeth? Like, I don't know how to do this. It glue? Like hang vampire teeth? I don't know how to fasten them. So why not just do it at the doctor's out there? Give me permanent vampire teeth. They actually filed down my canines when I was a little girl. Because I had long canines. And if you see, like, I had, like I have, they were in between. Like, it was weird. Teeth, I should have had like this. But I was playing with, like, I was out doing kid things with like going down the trail with on a, oh my god, I can't even know what, I don't know what the English word is, but rattkjelke, like, I was sliding down and then I crashed my fucking face into the ice, like an idiot does, because I like speed. Let's go sledding. And then I hit out my teeth. I think I was a little girl. I don't know how old I was. Whatever. That girl should have gotten, like, yeah, whatever that is called. Who the fuck cares? I didn't. I know I can do that. But is it cool to get like permanent vampire teeth? Just because I want vampire teeth. For one purpose. Cosplay. Isn't that silly? It's a bit silly. I think it's very silly. Now I'm just gonna make my frame a bit smaller. I think this is more inclined to be actually fitting the frame what we're playing here. At the same time, where are we? Where are we where are we going? So before I continue, I kind of have to like get the grip of where we went. Where we don't want to just jump into like killing everything without knowing that was fucking a dumb idea, because everybody died. My main character died and I had to do it, and like killing everything in the grove was so hard. It was silly territory. I don't want to do it the same way, and I don't want to start again, because then we have to go get like withers again, and withers is like, it's a boring quest, because, okay, I'm gonna show you why. That to me is boring, because it's not a boring quest. It's just that I'm gonna show you how many hours I have in Baldur's Gate. Meaning, I was one of those who actually did this in early access, and did the Act 1 in early access. Do you see? I have over 2,000 and something hours in Baldur's Gate. Meaning I have done withers. Withers have been withered. Over 2,000 hours. My favorite act is Act 2. So let's get the wheelaroo going, because myself, I love the boss fight that happens in Act 2. that regard. I'm also getting my workflow better with. We need a Steam Deck. Stream Deck. I mean, not Steam Deck. Stream Deck. We need to get this ball rolling. Now I have no suitors. Now I'm okay. Well, there's. I don't see the need of actually having plasters on them. Aren't they fully healed enough? Don't open. It's been over 2 weeks. I just have to just let it grow. Let it heal. Don't do more. And then I need socks, actually. I need to get socks. But yeah. Meaning we are here. Here we are. And fuck off. I'm a bit pissed today. Because I actually have a singing audition that I'm not gonna go for, making me pissed off. Because whenever I do not do what I want to do, I get a bit pissed. So yeah, where are we in the story arc? Find a cure, embrace your potential, discover the artifact secret. We haven't gone to that. Let's see. We have to hunt down Karlach. You're not gonna. I'm so sorry for everybody that loves Karlach, including myself. We have to rescue Baldurs. We're not getting Karlach because she will leave us. We are getting Blade or rescue Druid Halsin. No, we're not gonna rescue him. Meaning we don't get Halsin either. No bears. We're not gonna do the Githyankies, the Crash, because we're not gonna do that either. We are gonna go for the Urge. I think this is right after we get that cloak, so we still have time to we should get the Necronomicon. We should go for the Necronomicon. Let's just see what is this right after he will kill her.
I could tell Shadowheart was tough, but a killer?
Yeah, because she just killed.
She has more steel than I thought.
She just killed You can feed on me tonight if you like. Any of
my sweet, there is nothing I'd like more. I'll come to you tonight, when you're snugly wrapped in your bedroll, and we can have a little privacy. And this time, I'll make sure I'm quiet. We don't want to disturb your rest. But I will taste you, savor you. Just enough to give me strength, and just enough to leave you wanting more.
Well, isn't that something beautiful? Yeah, you do that, Sarion, and we have Shadowheart to help us with that debuff. Meaning we get no debuff, and he gets a buff. Where the fuck are we? We're here. Good. Before we go anywhere else, let's go towards the Blighted Village. We need to actually get an Necronomicon.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
That is what we're gonna do. Yeah, I'm having a bad run. Bad run. Kind of bad this run. Bad people. That didn't give any light.
What's that?
Patient Samson. Occupation blacksmith. Malady gout. comments, Sampsons became accustomed to the good life since he acquired the new apprentice. I gave him a tincture of autumn crocus and told him to avoid red meat and ale. And this is just his log of how he is like doing things. I gave the lad a stern warning. The usual treatment was applied, but I urged her to slow her pace to it. This is just him working as a doctor. But yeah, is he really a good doctor? Reader, this small recipe has helped me through a loss without my scales, my hide, smarts, and tears. The slightest touch while I was never healed. While it has never healed me fully, every drop soothes. I hope it might similarly soothe whatever ails you. Someone has filled the rest of the pages with repetitions of why is it always healing potions? This goddamn primitive village, and the occasional someday I'll kill that mongrel of a master. Luckily, the recipe itself is still mostly legible. Recipe for 1 potion of healing. Salts of rose morsel. Suspension of myrgrass. Method: stir in the suspension until vortex forms. Carefully dip it in the salts. Keep stirring until the salts dissolves. Solution takes on a red hue. And keep in mind, when in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rules of 3. Thrice the same ingredient forms the extract. Excellent. Alright. But this guy is kind of like sus. In the same way, I need to get like comfortable. Like before we continue with, oh god, I need to get comfortable. Like this guy that we are in the cellar with. Focus. There we go. He's not just out to heal the village. He is also out to just like be a nuisance. Get back. So while I'm just gonna get ready, comfortable. Baldur's Gate. We are playing as the durge. And we're not doing this. Come join me in the adventures. I've been asked a lot to do Baldur's Gate, like play Baldur's Gate. And I wanted to do that while I have like updated my workflow, but in the same regard, I'm just gonna BRB until I'm ready. So yeah. Oh, and we're just gonna put on starting soon. I'm still here. I'll just do my makeup a bit more. Meanwhile, we get to listen to something beautiful tonally, not just my voice. My voice is like, Today my voice is angry for not going to the appointment. I can still reach it. You're not gonna do that. Not gonna do it. Let's just have some background sounds while I'm getting ready. I'll be soon with you. Be right back. Are we ready? Am I ready? There's some more. I'm just gonna get ready a bit more before we continue. To be honest, like, jumping into Baldur's Gate is like something you have to have like on a schedule, like going routinely through episode by episode by episode, which was my plan. And I'm gonna do that at my best way possible. I've been asked a lot to do Baldur's Gate, so I'm gonna do that because your wish is my command. Even though I kind of have to like jumpstart me like a car that is just like refusing to start completely, and I just have to do that in a way that a woman does, jumpstart herself. Like a lot of like me just doing my makeup is basically because it makes me feel better. It's like getting ready. It's like taking a shower before work or something. Like, you just have to get into it. And a lot of my makeup routine is just, it's not to make myself look pretty for anything else, and just like myself getting ready to actually be ready to do stuff. And do stuff can be kind of hard sometimes. Like, everybody does hard stuff. But yeah. So, getting back into the routine with Baldur's Gate and how I am not doing it in the way that I was planning to do it, because of all the like things that have like caused me my planning to be like on a schedule that I can't even. It isn't according to schedule here, and I'm very much like I need to be according to my schedule, which is 2026 has not been a scheduled year, with being like the first thing I did was getting deathly ill. Now I'm just deathly behind schedule. So makeup isn't for anything else than just like, okay, let's get ready in our head, like mindfully ready. And since I am asked so much to do Baldur's Gate, doing that in a routine is essential for that to actually manage to be done. Because Baldur's Gate is like a huge motherfucking game. As you saw, I have 2,000 hours in Baldur's Gate since I played it from early access, from the start of early access, throughout early access. I don't even remember all the changes. I don't even remember all the changes that has been done throughout the years. I think it was, is it 2 years in early access it was? Who cares? Anyway. And it became such a loved game for myself that I have never used so much time in a game as I have in Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is one of those games that has the highest hours put into it from my point of view. Like, that's just me without viewers. But doing that like with viewers and being asked to do it like from so many people, then I have to take an episodical approach, because otherwise it just gets messy, and we just have to jump into it again, and doing that is kind of hard. So we have to do that. Get ready, jump into it. We are starting with our already made character, the Durge, instead of like, hello. Yeah, I'm still continuing the same, but I haven't, like, as I said earlier, like, I want to do a vampire cosplay, but at the same time, like, getting this, I've never done cosplay before, so going to the dentist the same week as I'm like trying to understand how I'm gonna glue like a vampire teeth. How the fuck do you do this? Like, I am inclined to ask my dentist to just make my teeth vampire teeth because it's easier, and to the point where they actually filed my teeth down when I was young. So yeah, we are jumping into the same playthrough. We are just gonna maybe change our character. Do it, yeah, do it, yeah. I did it with my ears. Like, these are actually I shaped my ears with surgery to have them more like inclined to look elf ears. Like, I'm inclined to actually do the same thing with like my teeth. I otherwise, like, I have fluorosis, fluoride poisoning, so anyway I have to change a lot of my teeth. So why not just like, doctor, can you give me vampire teeth? It would be fun. And before they like filed down my teeth, I actually had kind of long canines, which is why they actually filed them down. They thought it was like bad. But yeah, in this regard to like who we are gonna play as the Durge, we want to do it as a vampire. I even have like, I know how I want to look like her. But to make a character and the cosplay appear, we have to do some, we have to do some preparations. And the first thing I think is important is to get the scheduling. Like, we need to do Baldur's Gate on our schedule that is routinely able to focus on the timeline, the story, because otherwise it gets messy very fast. And as I showed you, like, I can show it again just to make sure. I have so many hours. So many hours. Look at this shit. I have 2,000 hours in Baldur's Gate. Meaning I have been there since the start of early access. Played through all the changes. Played and tested, and I am not saying I am bored with Withers, getting Withers, in the regard that is a bad quest. It is just so fucking boring to do it after 2,000 hours. And just to have it said, when it was in early access, we did have to go through the Act 1 over and over and over again, because Act 2 is my favorite act in the whole game. And there is where we just gonna continue. It's anyway gonna be the Durge. So in that regard, like, before actually starting this, I was such a stupid asshole. Like, I forgot about putting my headset in while I was taking out my suit. It's like, I'm not showing my skin because I like to show my skin on camera, but I just had to like take my suitors out. And then I was like stupid enough to like ask my apothecary, and do you have like, how do you do that? And they gave me like a kit with a scalpel and stuff. And I was just like, I can teach myself shit. And in the same regard, I never got to use the scalpel because it just came out. It's like ripping a plaster, like a band-aid off, but it wasn't painful at all. So I was prepared to like nip out my stitches, which I never had before. I never had stitches because here in Tromsø they actually give you, like, they staple you instead of giving you stitches, which sounds horrible, but really it's just an easier way. It's like more time efficiency, and me thinking like, it's not, I can try this on myself and just like spare the hands of doctors. Is the sound weird? The sound is weird. Why the fuck is the sound weird? That was a weird sound. Is it? And yeah, to just... Is the sound weird? It's like not stereo, it's like it's in mono or something. Well, let us just go with it. Right now we are gonna do just the... we need the Necronomicon. So we are in the cellar. That is a weird sound. Is it weird? I feel the sound is weird. Where is the button for actually seeing what the fuck is going on? Oh, whatever. Getting back into Baldur's Gate, if you have been like on a hiatus, this is what I'm saying, like you have to have a routine approach to Baldur's Gate. Because it's such a long game that when we go through, like I'm buying this week, like to have my workflow more even with standards quality instead of quantity. Like I'm needing a stream deck to just shift through things, but something is off with the sound. And then we have like where highlight characters now interact. We need to see if actually all the things are... They have fucking reset themselves, like to highlight all the stuff that we are looking for. What the fuck is that button? It's not a dick button. That's the dick button. I found it, and it's here, where you can like censor the dicks and stuff. But we are looking for a fucking button that can highlight things that you can interact with. And it wasn't on my keyboard. It's not highlight. Show item. Is it minus? Show item labels minus. Nope. Left alt. Nope. It doesn't work. Well,
it ends not as bad as it could have.
Is the sound weird? To me, it's weird. Should be better quality. But okay, okay. I'm gonna say okay, even though it's not okay. Something's off here. Illusions. What are you hiding? We need to go into my settings and just check. Ah, I think I found out why. The fucking sound wasn't put up on the studio quality. There you go. No work, you bitch. Is this better? Let's test it. But yeah, like, this is such a long game that we have to have it on a schedule. And we have to put it into the schedule and follow it. This is weird sound. I might have to start the game over again. But yeah, let's just read the book. A sooth to go to wizards, all who spend their whole lives learning, he grants the spell, both big and small. We're gonna save here, by the way, and just restart the game just to make sure it's actually adherence to the sound being like fucked up. Bane the tyrant, the black hand, make sure the strong the rule. Blah 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 blah. Horse and crew, Bishaba will bring forth doom. Unless the chant her prayer split the Timora into the womb, she brings bad luck to spare. And then we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna save, yeah, and then we're gonna say new save. Sound? Huh? Just make a new save. We're gonna just restart the game because I think something is amiss. Quit. Give me a moment. Like, meanwhile, I can just be here because it will show up. Why is that even the thing? Let's double check. You are on my... Like, why are you even? Why? Why? Is this something we can use? Probably not, but let's try it. And if it doesn't work, then Windows is still my arch nemesis. Let's start it again. Making like Baldur's Gate one of my most requested game to play. We have to do it in a manner that is actually both qualitative instead of quantitative. This also is a game that requires a bit quantitative work because it's so big, it's so long, it takes such many hours. Something is up with the audio. I might have to like restart. I've tried. I have tried, but I haven't played them. Something is wrong with the audio. I might have to restart my computer, just checking. This isn't good audio. Yeah, I'll be right back because the audio is fucked up. And I'll be right back. I just have to restart my weird computer.